Hi everyone, this is just going to be a little short video. I was laughing on the way to a shopping center earlier and I actually tried to film it over there, but they had waterfalls and music playing, and when I tried to play it back it was way too loud, so I know a lot of people probably would have got annoyed with the sound factor in the video. So I'm trying to do another one very short here. I was laughing because I was thinking about how the narcissist usually is moody and more on the quiet side. I mean, you can go on a two-hour drive with them and something on their face just shows that they're not happy to be with you, or they got other things on their mind and they're preoccupied, or they're not paying attention when you're trying to talk to them. And or like you could even be at home with them and realize that you're basically talking to a wall. However, if they are in the mood to talk, or it's a topic that they enjoy, they will talk your friggin' ear off. You cannot get them to even take a breath. For instance, with the ex, I had heard him on 2 phone calls, each an hour, and one it sounded like to his employee, and the other one sounded like it was a client. And my gosh, the way he had a great personality and just kept rambling on talking. I actually felt bad for the 2 people. They were back-to-back calls that he made, but I actually felt bad for the people because it sounded like they were ready to get off the phone like less than halfway through the conversation, and he just kept talking and talking. He was not picking up on the social cues at all. And another instance was in the past with my mom. I mean, if she wants to talk about the repeated stories that you hear, I'm not sure if any of you guys can relate to this, but I'm sure you can. They will tell stories from like 30, 40 years ago, and you've heard them thousands of times, and yet they will keep repeating them and repeating them and repeating them. But if they're in the mood to talk, or they put on, let's say, music, and it's a song that takes them back to when they were younger, or even some memory, they will just talk and talk and talk. They'll even replay the song 10 times in a row, where you start to feel like you're in like La La Land, like something's not right. Well, we all know that basically nothing's really right mentally with these sorts of people. But so anyways, I was laughing just thinking that they are capable of talking when they want to talk, or if it is a topic that they enjoy. They're never interested in our lives. Half the time they can't even remember something really important. For instance, my mom never knew I took cream and sugar, yet my grandma, my niece, guys I've dated, friends, everybody knows I take cream and sugar. She is the one that actually used to tell me, you're going to end up with diabetes because you put way too much sugar in your coffee. Okay, but never knows anywhere we're at, if I'm, or even at her house when I used to stop over there and visit when things were on better terms. Like I've said, I've stayed there off and on since I sold my house, and it's just very distant and very minimal talking, and that's what works. But I usually just make my own coffee whenever I am there, and I do it the way I like, because straight black coffee is just not my thing, and I know that some people enjoy it. So everybody has different tastes, but when you love somebody and you know them, you actually really remember the small things. It should just come naturally. I know how my niece likes her coffee. I know how, I know my uncle doesn't like coffee. I know how my dad liked coffee, even though we had a rough relationship before he passed away earlier this year. God bless his soul. I mean, even though we had our issues, I would never really wish hell on anyone, except animal torturers and child abusers. And actually he was a child abuser, but I think we kind of made amends on his deathbed, so that's what matters to me. But anyways, I will share more stories about my past, my experiences, my history, in more videos. I'm just out here running errands and figured that I would make this little short video to see if anybody can relate to how the narcissist sure cannot zip their trap when it's something that interests them, whether it be work, whether it be a car that they like, a story from their past, yet basically they have earmuffs on whenever you're speaking to them. And again, I've been through those 2-hour drives to the ocean with the ex years back, and it was so uncomfortable to go somewhere fun, or especially on the way back from a nice dinner or whatever by the ocean, by the beach, and then not speak and not even have a clue as to what went wrong at all. It's just very uncomfortable, and they enjoy seeing you squirm or trying to make them feel better or cheer up or ask them what's wrong. It's all a game. It's all a tactic. Be glad if you're out of these situations with your narcissist. Oh, I don't want us to claim them anymore. That's another thing I read, and it's actually true. If you're done with it and your ex, don't claim them as yours anymore. Then I am so happy for you. I am sure you're so relieved you are no longer dealing with this uncomfortable feeling when you are with them. And you're actually with people that support you. They hear what you have to say. They pay attention. They could actually state stuff back to you like 2 weeks later from the conversation. And you know that they were really involved in the conversation. You're not looking at a blank face anymore with no emotion that looks like they're angry at the world, which they are. In their cores, they're not very happy people. I am hoping anybody that's still in the situation, I hope that you're getting as many videos absorbed into you from YouTube or reading online or ordering a book from Amazon or picking one up at the library, trying to help you understand what narcissistic abuse is and get yourself free. I wish you all the best, and I have more videos to come. Life has been seriously a whirlwind this past year. I don't even know how we're going close to September of 2021 in just about a week and a half. I mean, it's insane how quickly this year has passed and so many changes. But I wish everybody well. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I will do more videos in the near future. Take care.